Hello everyone, today we're creating a character in the Meteor Tales role-playing game, so buckle up! Alright, so this is another upload because the previous video had some audio issues, and so here we go again. We're gonna create a character according to the guidelines in the book. Just the disclaimer, everything you see in the book is a work in progress, things may change, don't pay too much attention to the art, to the layout. I'm still playing around a bit with everything. Without further ado, I've got my character sheet here, it's fillable PDF. So, let's follow these steps and see how that goes. Personal information, choose a name and age for your character. I'll say Odarion, age 40, which is painful. I will also fill in a nationality, Lothanian, from the Kingdom of Lothan, the Kingdom of Knights. So this is based of a true NPC I have. He's actually pretty important, but for now he's gonna be a 0 level, 0 experience character for the sake of the video. Okay. Race. Choose a race from the available player character races. I'll go with human. I'm that guy. However, we've got the humans. Every race has one legacy ability. Okay. So we have the humans that have quick knowledge. We have the Sirakrat that use blood magic. We've got the Fae that control animals. We've got the Medai that have snake hair, and we have the Brotgoroth, the barbarians. I'll go with the humans. So I am a human. Legacy. Copy the race's special features and legacy ability into your character sheet. So it's quick knowledge, okay, which means I get the plus 1d10 experience points every time I receive experience. So that gives me an advantage. I actually level up faster than others. Pretty good. Attributes. Copy the race's attributes into your character sheet. Yeah, so in Meteor Tales, attributes are given to you by your race. So a human, an average human, will have medium in all 4 attributes. You can adjust one point, like lower an attribute by 1 category, increase another. We're gonna play by the default rules now. So I've got medium threat, medium mobility, medium vigor, and medium perception. And that translates, if you break them down, into these numbers. So threat medium means a bonus of 20 damage every time I score a critical hit when I'm well and in my prime, a bonus of 10 damage when I make a critical hit when I'm in reduced grit, no bonus when I'm in frail grit. Mobility medium, that means I move 8 tiles per action when I'm well, 4 reduced, and 2 when I'm frail. Vigor, that would be 10, 8, and 6. So every time someone wants to poison me, to attack me with a spell that affects my vigor, they have to beat 10, or 8 or 6 according to my status. Also, when it's cold, when the weather is bad, the rain, the snow and everything like that, if I'm subjected to a vigor roll, The number rolled against me must be this. Perception against the same. So if I cast a spell or use a bow, I can do that at a target that is 10 tiles away from me, or 8 or 6 according to my status. And if someone wants to backstab me, perform a stealth attack, this works as a passive defense. So they have to beat that number to attack me while in stealth, otherwise I get a reaction. Pretty cool. Next step. Attributes breakdown, we just did that. Archetypes and skills. Choose 5 skills from the skills list across many different domains. Shape your character the way you like them. So, if you want inspiration, check out the pre-made archetypes, copy these abilities and their effects into your character sheet. So, Meteor Tales is a skill-based system. You can choose anything you want from this huge pool of skills, okay? You've got many categories. You've got adventuring domains that consist of survival, lore and utility. You've got craft domains, you've got advanced domains, combat domains and magic domains and warfare domains. So experienced players can start picking any of these. I suggest new players visit the archetype section for inspiration. So let's just do that. Archetypes. So you've got the knight, the berserker, the archer, the pyromancer, the blacksmith and the hunter, and the healer and the pirate, the monk and the assassin, necromancer, and the gladiator, and many more. So these are just combinations of skills. I made them up. Not in a sense that I made the whole game up. I mean, you can do it too. You can combine any skills you want and make up a new template. So it's just a combination of 5 starting skills. I'll go with the knight. It also gives you starting gear to go along with the archetype, so that's very convenient. So the knight has 5 starting skills: light melee weapons, armor proficiency, culture, ox strike and ox shield. Let's write them down. So light melee weapons goes here. This means I can use longsword, spears and stuff like that, daggers, without a penalty. Otherwise I would be forced to use the D10 die. Now I can use the D20. I'm effective. Culture goes into the here, culture. It means that I can know the laws and the customs of a kingdom. You know, this way you can avoid getting caught to something illegal. In some places, maybe casting spells is illegal, stuff like that. It gets you out of trouble. Armor proficiency also goes here. I can use armor and I can also use shields effectively, useful for a knight. And then we have ox strike and ox shield. So ox strike, let's see what that does. Ox strike is an offensive maneuver that gives you regular damage and bash in a single action. So it's a combo, okay? So you attack and bash in one action, and that has a +1 risk modifier. The same goes for Ox Shield. It's a defense maneuver that gives you the same effect, defense and bash, in a single reaction. So you can attack and push someone, and that makes them spend another action to move closer to you. Very useful. But it comes with a bit of a risk. So these are my skills. Let's move on to the next step. Inventory. Choose your starting equipment and copy all items into your inventory. Separate backpacks, quick belt, and held worn items. We're gonna refer to the archetype again. So I have a long sword, medium shield, chainmail, a quick belt of 4 slots, a backpack of 20 slots, a tent, a bedroll, 5 torches, 1 lantern and 1 ration. That's a lot of light. So the long sword is held, the chainmail is worn, the medium shield is also held, and let's add some clothes, goes without saying. So I've got 20 slots in my backpack, 4 in my quick belt. I'm gonna use this for the lantern, gonna put the torches here. I'll also put the tent and the bedroll. Did I forget anything? Oh, the ration. Sure. So, the tent and the bedroll give me weather protection when I'm camping. My clothes and my armor give me weather protection when I'm traveling. Combine them, I've got an advantage when camping. So, this will protect me against any foul weather. There is a cold factor for each weather. So, if we go to the weather table, I've got rain cold factor of 3. So when I'm camping I'm safe from rain, but when traveling I'm subjected to a vigor roll. If I fail that roll, the game master makes this roll against me. If he beats 10, for example, I can get the flu or the cold, and that has consequences. So yeah, you need better equipment for traveling in snow, rain, stuff like that. Outside is raining now. You can hear the storms. Anyways, time to break down my weapon statistics. So I've got a longsword here, and then I can refer to the weapons table. The longsword has a critical range of 17, 11 and 10. So this means that if I roll 17 or higher, it's a critical hit on the d20. 11 on the d12, 10 on the d10, depends on my grit status. I start with 50 grit points. That puts me immediately on the d20. If I suffer damage, let's say I drop to 20 or below, I would be here in the d12, and 10 or less I would be here on the d10. So far so good. Parry and block. Well, my longsword can parry, and my shield can block, so I'm putting that. Armor, chainmail, I've got a chainmail. Pretty good. This gives me a critical resistance of 1, which means that if someone attacks me with a longsword, they have to roll an 18 or higher, because this gives me critical resistance for a critical hit. And I've got 3 points of absorption. Any damage I receive, I take out 3 points. I've got 2 actions per round. An active risk. This is given by my weapon. Weapon risk, longsword, yeah, is 1. So, weapon risk is 1. So, right now, my active risk is 1. This can change. For example, if we go back to weather, if there's a fog that day, you get a +3 active risk. So that would be a 4, making all my actions more prone to failure. More on that later in another video. Now, that's it guys, we're done. That is our character, he is ready, which is pretty cool, very fast. I think less than 10 minutes or so. Higher level characters will have fits, personality and character arcs. What that means is personality. Maybe you perform a brave deed, you save someone in your party during battle, the game master goes, get 1 bravery point. So you write down bravery, 1 point. What that does, you go to your personality table here and it says bravery. 5 bravery points will allow you to perform your actions in prime grit for 1 full battle, regardless of grit levels at the time of your preference. So you get rewarded for your bravery. If someone kills my friend and I seek out revenge, I could get a revenge point. Let's see what that means. That is a vice. 5 revengeful points will cause you to suffer equal amounts of damage on the next critical attack you make, so there are repercussions. Anyways, and for the character arcs, these are a series of questions you get along with leveling up, and you answer them and you start to develop your character a bit at a time. So the first one would be a favorite memory. I would say a night at the tavern with Natasha. So if I get a chance, I could talk about that with my friends around the fire while resting or while adventuring, help role-playing a bit, develop my character, build some background stories, stuff like that. Anyway, this is a character creation in Meteor Tales, the role-playing game. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time.